I had so many other stories about the Thai products. The other day I was drinking something, I think it was a Lion, some kind of energy drink that it really tastes nice. It was probably 12 bahts, which is 50 pesetas, which is 30 cents of euro. And all this magical thing about pesetas, duros, the dimes I was telling you before. And I haven't found that product anymore. It was in Chinatown, so maybe it was a Chinese beverage. So I've been in many 7-Elevens, I haven't found it anymore. So I tried this one. Today in this town where I was completely lost, taking my time to do everything, doing things that I'd never done before, even in normal life. I mean, in Spain, in Europe, like I took a session of pictures because I need for my visa, and that reminds me that I have to print the one that I made for my passport, and I haven't found a place to print it. So in this place where I was lost, the first shop I entered, it was a photography studio, and I asked for the pictures and they gave me a quotation. I didn't pay attention. I just said 6 pictures, 12 pictures, and I said 6 pictures. And I thought, okay, here in this lost area, it's gonna be like €1, €2, €3 maximum. That would be very expensive. Because I do it for 87 cents in Carrefour printing it. I don't know how much is in a studio. But then when I checked that it was €6, it was 180 bahts, almost €6. I thought, what? Are you kidding me? And she said, you have to wait 10 minutes. And I said, and I had 1 minute to think about it. And I said, oh God. She spent her time, but she didn't spend anything in any product. It was just taking the picture with the flash, boom, with a worse camera than I have. Everything was worse. And yeah, I know I already agreed, okay, I'm gonna do it, but then I say, hey, this is too expensive, I'm not gonna pay for that. And you haven't printed. If you printed already, I would have paid, of course. But hey, you told me 10 minutes. I say, I'm not gonna wait 10 minutes, and I'm not going to, the 10 minutes, I don't care. If it was for €1, I would stay there, but I said, I'm not gonna spend this money, and because I needed to have that experience of these nice, smiley, thankful Thai people. And then she said, get away from my shop. Okay, bye, have a nice day. It was like the continuation of all the experiences that I've been having in Thailand since I'm here, since minute one. What I see, just normal people, just like in Spain, just like in London, just like in everywhere. And they're not nothing. They're not more spiritual. They're not, because I don't believe in this spiritual thing. Yeah, they are the same as ultra-Catholic people in Buddhism. The same thing, the same kind of submission. If you are a high lama or monk or whatever, it's a huge, strict structure when you can see people like walking like these dogs, dragging their butts, their asses on the floor, like very submissive. I saw that people, probably, I have it on video. I've been questioning all these things, and not mentally, just accepting them like, wow, I don't like what they are. This is a lack of respect, that's a lack of respect, and I can be doing it with all my purest respect, but they misunderstand it. So they misunderstood Buddha already. So it's just like the Catholic religion. And they pretend it's not a religion, but they behave 100%, infinite percent as a religion. They have the same worshipping for the king of the country as they have for Buddha. And at the end, it's exactly the same. It's the same story that I was making a video also about the 10 Commandments reduced into you will love God above everything else, and the other one as yourself. Once you accomplish with these two simple rules, it doesn't matter who your God is, it's just God, and you will love him above anything else. That never means that you will kill in his name, that you will argue in his name, that I'm going to be punished in his name, that I'm going to punish you in his name. Doesn't mean anything like that. So I have very clear idea of how the Christian and Muslim religions have been corrupt and manipulated by the people writing it. And the less cultural level that people had, I don't know why, the easier it was to make them believe in this and put them into this bubble. But it's not a matter of rational knowledge or growth. It's a matter on how disconnected you are from your own nature. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So during these 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was having lots of experiences. Today I had many other new experiences where I was the only Western man in the whole hour and a half that I was walking around, having different experiences, good, regular, bad, messages. I was sending some messages to myself about all this religious thing, all these things that I came just for that. And I was so fucking stupid. Because I had it all the time in front of my eyes. I had it all the time in front of my eyes. And I was just getting it go through me, but I was not giving a feedback to myself. So I was not being aware from a higher perspective or of where I was, what I was doing, and that was my purpose, to be here. Now I can be here for the rest of my life or go back home tomorrow, because maybe I stay here and I start having experiences drinking, this is ginger with honey or something like that. I like the taste, I like the effect. It's like a syrup, I like it. And then you feel like Popeye, it's like eating something or drinking something and then so I don't know if you understand what I mean about staying here the rest of my life. Because I want to be here the rest of my life. Just like you've been seeing me all the time here the rest of my life. So it doesn't depend of where I am located. It depends on how I process and connect from a higher perspective all the situations that I've been going through. And every person can be going through different things like this. And by this video comes because I was writing, I should share this. One guy is saying, hello, I am planning to go to Bangkok, Pattaya and Phuket next trip for 7 or 8 days, and he's asking for a planning and itinerary. And there are 25 comments, all of them giving their own satisfaction or satisfying plan. But I wrote in a way, but I couldn't explain very the way I've been planning and unplanning and changing and learning and unlearning. I have to copy and paste because this is in a group, and this group is probably private, so nobody can read it, but maybe I can do a screenshot and upload it to the drive, and here is in English. It's gonna be complicated for me. It's so crazy because I've been doing so many minutes in Spanish and I'm doing this for you in English, but I'm not doing the same thing. I'm talking from the same state of mind, from the same energy, but I'm not talking about the same things. Almost everything is completely different. I haven't told the story of the photo studio, for instance. And in here, I haven't talked about many of the stories that I was talking in the other one. So the best thing would be to be bilingual and understanding Spanish and English, or maybe soon YouTube will do it, just with the subtitles. I'm not gonna do it. But many people can see both. You don't need to see the Spanish ones because you know what I'm talking about, because you've been here many times. The greatest thing is that I don't wish that you were here, because I'm not 100% sure or infinite percent sure. I'm 100% but not infinite percent sure that I would have been having exactly the same experience, because it has to be something absolutely private. Because I explain in some texts in Spanish, but you can translate, that everyone's universe comes from the inner universe and the outer universe. The way I go deep inside, and the bigger it goes deeper, is like a multidimensional mirror, and it goes same big to the outside, bigger in the inside, bigger in the outside, like a mirror, but it's multidimensional because it's inside and outside. And your body doesn't have anything to do in there. Your body is not the temple. Your body is just probably the modem, or the decryptor of the codes through the language. But if you are only doing that, we are just like parrots, and we are saying words but not communicating information in the way that I do with you when you are in an altered state of mind. So only you can understand and feeling what I'm talking about, because you have felt all these concepts through different ideas. How am I going to explain this to the rest of the people? I don't know. That's the thing. That do I have to do that? Is my purpose to do all these videos? I don't know. I feel something like that. Can I afford it? Like, yeah, I'm gonna invest all my life in giving this message for nothing, because it's the only way it works. Or, yeah, just like they are doing in these religions, they can give you something if they want. If they find it like, wow, it's been useful, here you are, my way of thank you this. But yeah, if any psychiatrist sees this video, they're gonna think that I have this kind of delirium of greatness. I don't know if that is the word in English, because I feel like I am Buddha, or like Jesus, or Muhammad, or any Hinduist god, because just follow the steps of what I've been doing. The thing is that I have a video that you know the whole story, but it is in Spanish, about the cosmos, and then God as a higher, bigger, more abstract, even absolutely undefined. So it's like the definition of what they are saying, but from the perspective of the inside, and being part of that, deeply feeling this connection from your cell skins to the cosmos and higher. What is higher than cosmos? Cosmos Father and Cosmos Mother. And what is higher than that? And what is higher than that? And you can see, and all this is just a sheet of the unicorn. Just being the sheet of the unicorn is an amazing thing, but it's not a sheet of a unicorn, But if you could imagine that are part of a shit of the unicorn, that would be being the father of the father and the mother of the cosmos. And then the unicorn would be like God. But that unicorn comes from another one. I don't know where it stops, of course. Maybe somebody knows, some illuminated person from India, but I tell you, the Sadhguru doesn't have that. I think he's amazing, but I don't know much about him either, because I don't like reading, I like experiencing. I don't like watching, I watch videos and they don't tell me anything until I get some of these points, but not to build something, it's to destroy it. And because we don't have to build anything, we have to come to the roots. And I know people who want to say, another new era, psychology, cheap psychology, or philosophy, things like that. But it's nothing that I've been thinking of. I've been experiencing them. They didn't explode and made me create something until 3 or 4 days later. I connect them all and I see, and I've been filming and I've been having all these experiences, all this amazing, unique journey of my life in 4 days. Doing probably all the time something that nobody would like to do. Some people will say, you're gonna have a lot of sex. I came with an intention of not even having sex in 4 months when I'm gonna be here. Because I wanted to change perspectives, to feel in a different way. If I'm having sex in an easy way like I am having it, I'm not taking new experiences like trying this or the other one or smelling horrible smells in Chinatown. That's the reason I was coming for, to feel the smells, to feel everything. I thought that they were going to be more nice and attractive smells. 99% of the smells that I smelled, 80% were neutral, maybe 10% were disgusting or very bad. 1% was very good. Then I say, what the fuck is that? I don't know what it was, but it made me feel very good. It was some food and some ingredient of some food. And I am sure that anybody who comes here often, they know what that smell is. And they say, that's, I don't know, basilico. It's not that, but I don't know the names in English. And even I don't know it in Spanish, or imagine in English. But what I mean is the way all these things are making me feel. And at the same time, I'm getting lost because I didn't know if I was recording because it's a very, very long video.